Hey everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is going to be what will your life be like 6 months from now? So 6 months from whenever you happen to see this reading. So you may want to kind of take notes or something so that 6 months from now you can come back and refer to this pick a card reading, maybe re-listen to it, see how accurate it played out for you, or maybe take notes and just leave it in a journal or something like that. So remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, release what doesn't. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description box. But basically, you can visit my website, www.psychicgoddesserica.com, and that is Erica with a K, Erika. So let's jump on in. Go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Let your intuition do the picking and not your eyes. Pause this if you need to make your selection. Over here is card 1. Here in the middle is card 2. And then over here is card 3. Hey, card 1. So let's go ahead and see how your life is going to change 6 months from now. This is the Major Life Changes Butterfly Oracle deck, I believe it's called. So your first message, card 1, is gracefully aging. So this can mean different things for different people. This could be that you are aging beautifully, meaning that you're maturing, you're growing wiser, you are learning these spiritual lessons that are helping you to become this beautiful person with age and time, basically. Kind of like fine wine. For some of you, this could also be that someone else in your life is aging, growing, getting older, maturing. Or it could even be that you are watching like a parent or parental figure, dealing with this energy of growing older, literally aging, but in a beautiful way. So however that resonates with you, whether it's you gracefully aging, whether it's someone else in your life gracefully aging. But let's get another message with the same deck. Card 1. Let's see, how is your life going to change? Or what will your life be like 6 months from now? Card 1, truth be told. Take the next step now. So basically what Spirit is saying is right now, in the present energy of whenever you're seeing this video, there's a step you need to take. And if you go ahead and take that step now, you would begin to see the results or the rewards or the, the results. I don't know if I said that already, from that step. So whatever that step is for you, however that step resonates to you, and you may not even know what that is exactly just yet, but maybe it will come to you at some point between now and the next 6 months in terms of the step to take. Also, forgiveness work is something, or forgiveness will be either happening or around and present 6 months from now, or you will be doing forgiveness work 6 months from now, whether it comes to forgiving yourself or whether it comes to forgiving others. Let's go ahead and get another message with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck, one of the ones I created. Archer was my maiden name. So if you're interested in this deck, the information on where you can go to get it is also down below in the description box. You can get it on my website. Card 1, how's your life going to be different 6 months from now? Truth be told. Past influence. So there may be a past influence at play 6 months from now. This could be a memory, this could be an emotion, this could be a habit, this could be a behavior, this could be a person, this could be a scenario or situation that is still impacting you. But I'm also being drawn to the number 5 here. So 6 months from now, you may be seeing a lot of the number 5. So pay attention if you do, and pay attention to your thoughts right before you see it. So that may be one of your spirit numbers, angel numbers around you, both at present and 6 months from now. And it all has to do with the change that is needed and necessary, change that is inevitable, even if sometimes it feels challenging. Also, on the bottom of the deck, we have family stuff. So there's a lot going on within family changes, family dynamic, or family focus for you 6 months from now. So another one of the numbers around is the 7. So there's still this tie of spiritual growth, spiritual lessons, and being on the right path, even if that right path feels like it's going in a different direction than you thought you wanted. Sometimes a reroute is in your highest good, and that is something that some of you needed to hear and know for 6 months out from now when you come back and reflect on things. But that will only apply to some of you. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, release what doesn't. But most likely you'll have to come back 6 months from now and see how it did play out for you. Let's get a closeout message for you, card 1. This is the African American Tarot. For those of you who chose card 1, how is your life going to be different 6 months from now? Truth be told. The 7 of Wands, you're going to be setting boundaries is something I'm picking up. Setting boundaries, facing your own inner demons, doing some shadow work, but growing stronger because of it. Because I also see here on the bottom the 5 of Swords. So you may still be recovering from past conflict, past disagreements, past pain, past disappointments or delays. I'm also getting the energy that some of you may have some onlooking haters. So you may want to do some divine protection or mute, block, or delete certain people because people are watching. Not all of it's going to be bad, though. Some people are actually going to be admiring you and admiring the change and growth that you're making. But with that does come some haters, so just know that as well. Some of you are also going to be defeating your own bad habits, your own pain. You're going to be overcoming your own challenges, your own mental setbacks 6 months around. Like, you're going to be in a different mindset, and it's going to be for the better because you're going to be putting some things to rest, killing off some things that did not need to move forward symbolically, in terms of like actions, behaviors, mentality, relationships, situations, like releasing things. You know what I mean? I'm getting this energy of higher lessons coming for you 6 months from now. People are going to be in your life that are teaching you something, whether that's actual people or your spirit team, or maybe even if it's like people in terms of people you've never met, like somebody on YouTube. Maybe you're learning something from somebody like that on a platform that you watch, for example. Just giving an example for some of you. So 6 months from now, you're going to be in a place where you know your boundaries, and I feel like you're going to be okay with setting them, saying no to certain things, certain people, situations, because you've grown wiser. You are in a different space than before, than in the past. So that's what I see. Oh, and I also see there's going to be some people around that are going to offer a listening ear for you. For some of you. So that's what I see going on for you, card 1. Comment below how it resonated with you. If you are going to keep notes and keep tabs, I would love for you to come back 6 months from now and let me know how card 1 played out for you in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you choose to, you could always tip by buying me a coffee. The information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description box, and I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, card 1. Hi, card 2. Let's go ahead and see how your life is going to be different 6 months from now. What your life will be like 6 months from now. Starting off with major life changes. Butterfly Oracle deck, I think this is called. So family changes, changes in your family life, your home life, family dynamic are going to be taking place 6 months from now. So I encourage you to take notes or keep tabs of the card you selected. And 6 months from now, come back. Let me know how things are playing out. I'm curious. But family changes are going to be happening. So for some of you, this could be just changes in your home environment. This could be changes in terms of healing something around family. This could be new additions to the family coming in, family members changing, being added on. For some of you, this is maybe, not to get dark or anything, but for some of you, you may be grieving family members who have transitioned and made the journey to the great beyond. For some of you, this is family changes in terms of how you deal with family issues. For some of you, this is spending more quality time with family, or doing more activities with family, spending bonding time, maybe visiting family or family visiting you for some of you. This includes fur babies, pets, familiars, as well. This also includes friends that maybe be like family to you, or like chosen family, soul tribe, things like that. For some of you, this is even work family, like changes, people coming in and out within the work family life of some people coming in, some people leaving, maybe some changes in, oops, I hit the camera. Maybe some changes in the environment itself, either in your home life or work life. So however family changes resonates for you. Maybe some of you are talking about like having children or having more children, or maybe some of you are talking about what to do with certain family members. However family changes resonates for you 6 months from now, family changes is a major focus or at play in a situation. It could even be that someone in your life is dealing with family changes, and that is influencing and impacting their connection with you or how they're handling things as well 6 months from now. Let's get another message. Card 2. What will your life be like? How will your life be different 6 months from now? Truth be told. Keep the faith. So there's a need for you to keep the faith, to continue to trust the divine, trust divine time, be open to magical solutions is what I'm hearing Spirit talk about, meaning that it can't be forced. And sometimes a magical solution, how I'm feeling this energy, is coming in a different way than what you expected. Whether it feels good or bad in the moment, it's ultimately in your highest good. So keep the faith, because there's something bigger at play and you may not always see why 6 months from now. But let's see what else is going on. The message here on the bottom is healthcare change. So some of you may be literally changing your healthcare plan, like your provider. Some of you may be changing some things in terms of your overall wellness, your diet, your exercise, your mentality, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Some of you may be going to therapy. Some of you may be, just doing something different that changes up your health and how you take care of yourself. Some of you, this is self-care. Some of you, this is helping somebody else with their health and wellness also, or vice versa, somebody helping you. So that's coming up 6 months from now, just a focus on health and wellness, or healing of some kind, or recovery of some kind 6 months from now. Let's see what else is going on. Card 2 with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. Archer is my maiden name, in case you guys didn't know. So if you are interested in this deck, you can get it on my website, and the information is down below in the description. Okay, so that was kind of hard for me to shuffle. So I'm feeling kind of like some of you may feel like you are hitting some roadblocks or some bumpy time 6 months from now. But again, that's why they're saying keep the faith. It can be overcome. But let's see what else is going on. Truth be told. Okay, acting from love is reversed. So because there may be some challenging times, it may be hard for you guys to sometimes see the love in certain things, or to see how a setback is actually the Spirit acting from love to help you out. That's a message I'm receiving for some of you. But remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. But also 6 months from now, somebody may be coming from a place of love in terms of the actions that they're showing you more love. You may also be showing somebody else more love in terms of your actions towards them. And it's also a reminder to make sure that you are acting from love in the choices you make. Depending upon when some of you see this, for some reason the month of December is standing out for change with these messages, because I'm being drawn to this 12 here, and the number 12 is, the month 12 is December, but that will depend upon, that's a message for some of you. But also you may be seeing a lot of the numbers 12 or a lot of the numbers 1 or 2 6 months from now, or even now. But this is a spirit number, an angel number for you guys. So you may want to look up the spiritual meaning for that. But what I'm also seeing is, the steps you make as an individual and how you are working on yourself and choosing wisely in terms of your actions, and how you are choosing the frequency of love in your choices in relationships, connections, and pathways. That's going to lead towards healthier, more beautiful manifestations 6 months from now, if you are making those wise choices beginning now in the present. And I also see the message of no plans here on the bottom. So how I'm taking that is, it's kind of like how people say when we make plans, God laughs, even though I don't necessarily fully agree with that, because I truly believe in manifestation. In this case, Spirit is saying that to me. So how I'm to relate to you guys. So how I'm seeing that is kind of go with the flow more. Don't put so much pressure on plans that you think you have, because 6 months from now, things may not go according to your plan, but it's in your highest good for some reason. And also the number 8 is coming up, which is giving me the energy of karmic lessons, cycles, but also at the same time, abundance. And there's an infinite, it's also the number, it's also a symbol of infinity. So infinite possibilities, infinite pathways. Don't narrow yourself down to one certain plan, because there's other things that could come about that are better for you, that you will finally see or begin to see or sense 6 months from now. You also may be seeing a lot of the number 8 6 months from now, or even now at present, which is one of your angel numbers, spirit numbers, which is bringing in, like I said, that energy of abundance, letting you know that things are changing in your highest good. There may be even more money or like monetary opportunities coming in, more financial abundance coming in 6 months from now, or opportunity or change to create it at least. Some karmic lessons, and just reaching new heights is what Spirit is saying on a spiritual level 6 months from now. But let's go ahead and get a closeout message, card 2, with the African American Tarot. I just saw the sun. I saw the sun. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sun, is what I just heard in my clairaudience. So clarity is coming for you 6 months from now. Some truth being revealed. Some aha moments and epiphanies. Some information that maybe you didn't know or didn't have before is coming to light 6 months from now. But let's see what else. We have the energy of the devil. So, and look, oh no, that's the Lover. Sorry, for some reason I thought that was the sun, but maybe it still applies. I mean, it is the sun, but okay. Anyway, so how I'm seeing this and feeling this to be is, in this case, this is the Lover's card, right? So how I'm seeing this is, you have ancestors that are going to be looking down and helping you out when it comes to continuing to take a connection to another level with somebody that you have love for and care about deeply. Now, this may or may not be romantic. This could be platonic. This could be family. This could be friends, a work partnership. But again, it could be romantic as well. For some of you, I'm hearing that there's a lot of change within somebody's marriage coming up 6 months from now. But again, that's only going to resonate with certain people. Or maybe it's more of a symbolic marriage also, in terms of like what you're married to, in terms of the effort, the energy you give it. Like some people are married to their work. So anyway, so what I'm feeling and sensing 6 months from now is, there is this feeling of a bit of stagnation and stuckness, because I'm being drawn to this web here in the devil energy, devil card. But there's a need to have patience, because just like it takes patience and time to weave a web or to weave something beautiful, it's not going to be overnight that you get these immediate results. And this is kind of going back to that energy of releasing some of the plans you thought you had, because maybe those plans are keeping you stuck. So needing to surrender, to let these ancestors and guides help you out in terms of weighing your options and making better, wise choices for yourself, and seeing how these lessons over time with people who have been in your life and situations and dynamics that have been at play have helped mold you into seeing things differently and handling things differently 6 months from now. What I'm also getting is extermination energy for some reason, because I'm thinking of spiders right now. So some of you are going to be basically getting rid of something that creeps you out or is not good for you or just unhealthy or not needed or toxic or whatever it is. That energy is coming through, and it's going to be ultimately in your highest good, to clear that energy out. Clearing out the cobwebs as well for some of you is what I'm picking up in terms of getting back to things that had been stagnant for a long time. There's this energy of revitalization and rejuvenation in a certain area. And also in terms of clearing out the energy of your space 6 months from now. Space in terms of mental space, physical space, your home space, your workspace. Clearing out what's not needed, your emotional space, your spiritual space. So this is what I see for you guys, card 2. I would love for you to keep track of the number you chose and maybe some notes. Come back 6 months from now and comment below how it played out for you, but also comment below if it resonates with you even now. I always appreciate that. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you choose to, you could always tip by buying me a coffee. The information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description, and I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, card 2. Hi, those of you who chose card 3, let's go ahead and see what will your life be like 6 months from now. How will your life be 6 months from now? This is the Major Life Changes Butterfly Oracle deck, I think this is called. Your first message is sobriety. So you all or someone in your life are going to be detoxing from something. This may or may not be a literal substance. For example, it could be you detoxing from social media, taking a social media break or a social media cleanse. This could be you detoxing from eating certain things that are not good for you, or it could be a substance as well, like no alcohol or no weed, things like that. So however this resonates for you at the time 6 months from now, it could even be a break from certain people, like taking a break from certain people or creating space or not dealing with certain people as well. So yeah, let me know how this plays out for you 6 months from now, or even if this is something that you're experiencing a bit now as well. Comment below, I'm curious. But let's see what else is going on. Card 3 with the same deck. And I just saw religion and spirituality, so some of you are going to be getting even deeper into your religion or spirituality 6 months from now, diving deeper. Let's see what else is going on. Card 3, truth be told. Hobbies. So there is a focus on either starting new hobbies, getting back to hobbies you used to do that you enjoy. Some of you are going to be trying to make money from a hobby or turning a hobby into a business because you love it, because it's a passion. Some of you may be starting some side projects that started off as a hobby but have the potential to or opportunity to make money or something like that, to monetize it later on in time. And that can be a focus on 6 months from now. And also, I don't think this has happened to me before, but these are the same image, the same butterfly in this message here. So it's almost like there's like this mirrored image of yourself 6 months from now, or to where someone, a situation or relationship is mirroring back to you a lesson. So when you are, some of you need to do some manifestation work and healing work in the mirror, like affirmations to boost your self-awareness, to cast some divine protection, to do some spell work in the mirror, some mirror magic. That's coming up as well. Calling in what you want to manifest in your life by speaking it into the mirror, as if it's here in the present moment. For example, I am thankful I make money from blah 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 that I enjoy, fill in the blank of blah blah blah, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of what's it called, synchronicities, I feel, that are going to be happening for you 6 months from now, letting you know that you're on track and on the right path. And that's also the vibe I'm getting from that mirrored image. A lot of deja vu, that energy of, I already saw this before, this already happened before, this already feels like it happened, or it looks the same. That a lot of deja vu, doing the same thing, letting you know that you're on path, on the right path in the right space in divine time 6 months from now. Also the message of moving. So some of you are going to be moving or moving forward or making moves. So some of you are actually going to be moving and relocating your home. Some of you may be planning or having the urge to move or relocate your home. Some of you may be traveling or planning travel. Some of you may be getting moving, like taking more action, getting out the house more, exercising. Some of you may be moving something through you, like giving birth or preparing to give birth. Some of you may be moving energy through you, releasing something. That also includes time on the toilet or the throne, as some people may call it, because actually when you do that as well, you can turn that into a spell, also into magic, in terms of giving thanks and gratitude for releasing whatever was toxic within you, not just in terms of the physical and things that you have eaten, but also in terms of toxic energy, toxic memories, toxic energy, and on a spiritual level, not just the physical, when you are doing that as well. So getting things moving out, flushing it out. And some of you are just going to be getting plans moving, like they were plans or ideas before. Now you're getting things moving, getting the ball rolling. So however moving resonates for you 6 months from now, there's going to be an energy of moving and movement. Some of you are going to be seeing results in terms of your work starting to show movement and progress in a certain area as well 6 months from now. So let me know how that plays out. Let's get another message with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. Archer was my maiden name, if you guys were wondering about that. And if you're interested in this deck, the information on where you can go to get it is down below in the description. But basically, you can get it on my website. Okay, so sadness flew out. So some of you may be feeling some sadness, or some of you may be healing from sadness or releasing and moving it out. Some of you may be doing some grief work because of the changes in moving in a new path, or moving to a new area, or being in a new environment. What some people don't realize is, even when there's a lot of amazing and happy change, for example, sometimes there's still an energy of grief, of what was familiar and what you were used to or comfortable with before. So take what resonates, release what doesn't. But there's a number 2 here, so you may be seeing a lot of the number 2 either now or 6 months from now, and that is one of your spirit numbers, one of your angel messages. So it's an energy of knowing that make wise choices and you will get better results. Learning how to navigate differently. There's also, I'm feeling some sort of sadness around some sort of a relationship or past connection, or that needed to be released so that you can move in a new direction. Something or someone or a situation that needed to be let go so that you can ascend to a new level, because they could not go to that next chapter with you 6 months from now. So what I'm also seeing is, with that release comes no more drama. So, and it's the number 2 again. So you may be seeing a lot of 2-2 or 2-2-2s, or the number 2, or numbers that add up to 2 if you add them up. So no more drama. So you are on track or on the path to release drama from your life. You may have a desire to detach from drama as well. And whatever or whoever is removed, they were contributing to the drama, even if you couldn't see it energetically. And so Spirit is saying that had to go, or that change had to happen, so that there would be no more drama, if you understand my meaning. So let's get a closeout message with the African American Tarot for those that chose card 3. Okay. Some of you, I'm feeling, are still going to have a bit of a guard up to someone or something, but even still, know that you are divinely protected. But at the same time, you're being more selective of who you let your guard down with. You're being more selective of who you let in. 2 of Pentacles. That kind of goes perfectly with what I was just saying. Some of you guys are working on balancing this new version of you, like balancing out the old you with the new you, to find and center the grounding of who you are in that now being 6 months from now. Like, you will be different. Some of you will be weighing the pros and cons of something. Some of you will be looking to your options. Some of you will be juggling a lot schedule wise. Some of you will just have options before you, and still trying to find out what brings the most harmony to you, so that you can make a choice that is best for you. That is coming up also. And some of you are kind of like feeling caught in between worlds or realities, like the old reality versus your new one, or the one that you're manifesting versus the one you see right now. So that is coming up. But with that message, we have the Hermit. So 6 months from now, there's a need to kind of take on the energy of the Hermit, going into introspection and looking within yourself for answers. It doesn't mean you have to isolate yourself from everyone or stay in the house unless you want to, or unless that's just the vibe you feel that you want to do that. And if so, go for it. I'm a hermit quite often. But more so than anything, this is about kind of keeping to yourself with certain things, or needing to keep to yourself with certain things until you are feeling more certain of the choice or the path you want to take, or how you want to approach it. Because at the end of the day, you have the wisdom and the knowledge to know what's best for you and what's right for you. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is yourself and your own wellness and your own mental health is what I'm picking up. So make sure that you are focusing on you and your self-care 6 months from now as well. So this is what I see, card 3. Comment below how it resonated with you. If it's resonating now, please come back in 6 months. Let me know how this resonated with you, how things played out. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you choose to, you could always sit by buying me a coffee. The information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description box, and I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, card 3.